It's been 78 years since the attack on Pearl Harbor, a date which will live in infamy. The famous words from President Franklin D. Roosevelt echoing throughout the country today as we pause to remember this day in 1941. KCRA3's Matt Prichard joins us live now with one Pearl Harbor survivor's story. Matt, good morning.
Hey, good morning, Leticia. Well, Richard Young's story is powerful. He was right in the middle of the attack on December 7th, 1941, and this week he's in our nation's capital sharing his story.
Planes were buzzing around and they had red dots on their wings. I said, Lord, I'm about to meet you now. Forgive me my sins. So they dropped a bomb that we thought would hit our ship, but it fell short.
Aboard the USS Warden, Richard Young watched with horror. It was December 7th, 1941, and at the age of 18, he was fighting for his life.
We saw all the ships, burning, and some of them, one capsized, one sank right straight down. It's so sad. It was really sad.
In all, 21 ships would be sunk or damaged, with more than 2,400 killed and 1,100 wounded in the attack on Pearl Harbor. 78 years later, that sacrifice is remembered across the country.
We'll have the annual wreath-laying ceremony taking place 12:53 p.m. to coincide with the start of the attack on Pearl Harbor.
The ceremony is an annual tradition here in D.C. and one that holds added significance with each passing year.
We sort of get that stark reminder of how America changed so quickly and so drastically on December 7th, 1941.
In 2019, Richard Young will be a part of that remembrance.
In a way, it's a little bit pleasing to be able to be.
Ready to share his story of bravery both during and following the attack.
We didn't delay a lot. We went right after them at Coral Sea and Midway. We were there.
Now, Richard will give the invocation at today's ceremony before the veterans in attendance lay a wreath at the Wall of Remembrance, which, if you've ever been to the memorial, the World War II memorial here in D.C., you'll know that's one of the more moving areas on that entire memorial. Leticia? It's
going to be an emotional day, and Matt, it seems the opportunity to hear these firsthand accounts is becoming more and more rare with each passing year.
Yeah, that's so true, and it's really one of the reasons that these remembrances are getting more and more important. We know that we're losing a lot of these World War II veterans as the years go by. In fact, we know, too, that many Americans weren't alive when World War II happened. In fact, 92% of Americans were born after it. So to keep these stories alive, to keep their experiences documented, and so future generations can hear these remembrances are really becoming crucial.
It's so important. Thanks, Matt, for your report this morning.